Yo, what's up with it? This your boy Nini back with another reading. This is gonna be a reading for the sign of Taurus. So Taurus, there is no extra messages. It's just me. Hopefully this mic is loud enough. All right. Anyway, Taurus. Let's see what's shaking. If you guys hear a whole bunch of panting and a whole bunch of bumbling around, it's my dog. He got the zoomies. I took him out this morning. It must have not been enough. So he getting his daily cardio in. All right. So okay. So we got Gemini energy again. So most likely you guys are going to probably be intertwined with a Leo or have a Leo somewhere and maybe in your chart or something along the lines of that. So you guys may also want to check that out. I just did that one. Anyway, you guys are going to be dealing with somebody who's intellectually sound, very smart, very educated. People are going to be probably keeping tabs on you guys at work or wherever they see you at regularly. Six houses here, which means that you're going to be getting communication from either colleagues, coworkers, friends that you've known on a regular. This could be neighbors. Hey, what's up, 7K? What's up, KK? Um, there's going to be very easygoing people too. They may also be anxious around you. You may notice that people are nervous around you, or nervous to bring stuff to your attention, or nervous to even like hold conversation with you. Like jittery. You're going to notice them being jittery because I just felt this little jitter to kind of like look over for no reason. So jittery. They're going to be jittery around you, but like very easy to get along with. All right. So this may be a moment where you guys are able to self-indulge and maybe your day-to-day routine. You guys maybe it may be like I'm about to say, may kind of like shoot by or just like really smooth sailing. Where normally it would be very difficult, or maybe like not maybe not even say difficult. Where normally there could be like bumps and like little hiccups inside the road or in the road. There's not going to be that with these people. All right. So even if it's like it maybe like I think it's like at your workplace, but it could just be wherever you go frequently. All right. Also, you guys may be starting to check up on your health or starting to get on point with your health. So it's maybe like you guys are creating more like a routine, starting to see what is working, what isn't working. You know what I mean? Yeah, patiently waiting. So you guys will be seeing a lot more results, but like I guess you got to be patient with your results or process. So let's say that you're trying to set a new protocol, a new routine, a new schedule. Get patient. Like be great. What is it? Because Libra's a sign of needing to have compassion for self, but to be gentle with self, be gentler with self. You know what I mean? So Venusian energy, you be gentle with yourself to get the results. So, and with Gemini energy is always about being curious. Now, Virgo could be self-critical. So with the Libra, it should soften you guys up. And the people who are around you are probably normally people who are very like critical or very, hey, leave them alone. All right, or very critical or very nitpicky. But with you, they find pleasure or they find you to be charming, all right, pleasing to the eye, pleasing to be around. All right, so they're going to drop their mask soon. They may be around you though for a clout, so you may notice that more people are maybe cheering you on, more people are being socializing or being social, more people are just like I don't know, holding conversation. It could just be more text messages. Again, very similar to Leo. People are going to be sending you a lot of text messages. It could be a lot of emails, it could be a lot of calls, it could be a lot of whatever, just maybe flirty messages basically is what I'm saying. All right, so these are people who want you guys for clout, or they want you guys for like recognition, or they want to be recognized by you. All right. So you maybe become the one that becomes more social. So like if you had an issue, maybe overthinking, being too strategic, too analytical with the conversations that you have with people, or like even starting conversations. Let's say that you want to be friendly with neighbors, coworkers, friends that you see on a regular, just anybody. Like maybe you go to the store every day and maybe you see the same cashier at the register, but you never say nothing. You just get your stuff and go. This would be one of those moments where you're going to actually start to like communicate, or those people will start communicating with you. Some of y'all it's because of your physical body. They want to do things with y'all, which could just be the date. You know what I mean? It could just be the date because Libra also means that people find your aesthetic pleasing. So some of y'all are taking care of your body or taking care of your well-being, like your physical appearance. You know, maybe the way you dress is a little bit more tidy or a little bit more like spruced up. You know, maybe you're really paying attention to maybe accessorizing, to matching. You know what I mean? To all that, to smelling good, like the whole vibe, the whole aesthetic. People are probably starting to notice that they're becoming more curious about you. So shortly, they're going to be trying to, and I would say, initiate or find ideas to be able to be around you. So this could also be like some type of negotiation that's coming your way. So some of y'all maybe like a contract signing, could be a new job, could be a new position at your job that you guys have been waiting on. So you're about to get a reward. All right. I know you're about to get a reward for your hard work and for your ambition or for your stability. So people are about to start either trying to appease you or they're about to try to adhere to whatever it is that you expect from them. You know what I mean? So the negotiation could just be like, all right, if I do this, then this is what you'll do, or it's like a equal reciprocation. You'll get equal reciprocation, and conversations kind of go back and forth. They flow. All right. So what else you need to know? Oh, wait, I did that already. Damn, that was kind of quick. Oh, I didn't do tarot. Okay, I knew something was wrong. All right. So what else you need to know? You guys, if you have like a social media platform, you guys may be coming up with a great idea that either brings in maybe more clients or more followers, or like I said, more text messages, more interactions, something like that. It could be because of your aesthetic. So maybe you are changing the color, changing the lighting. Maybe you get a ring light. Maybe you wear makeup. Maybe you're doing makeup. You know what I mean? Or tutorials like that. Because sometimes Virgo could also be a sign of like independence, but also showing other people how to be independent. So you may be showing people how to like be independent of maybe needing somebody else to do the work for them or do whatever it is that they're doing. Sometimes I think this is being like gym influencers or like workout influencers, diet influencers, or somebody that people are going to want to have in their day to day. Like people kind of are going to be looking forward to you being in their day to day. That's what I mean. So maybe they didn't see you before, maybe you didn't see them before, maybe you guys didn't talk before, but they're going to like start looking for you to become part of their day to day. All right. So we got 7 of Wands in reverse. So circumstance, okay. Hmm. All right, so I don't know. So I'm gonna say this: if some of y'all have let somebody go in the past or stopped interacting with them as much in the past, they're feeling defeated by y'all. So they could be strategizing about how to come back towards you and ask for forgiveness, or for like how to like maybe change your philosophies, or change your beliefs about them. So they may want to just change your mind about them. You know what I mean? So this 8 of Cups is somebody who was emotionally withdrawn at the time, or somebody who you guys could think back on wasn't really emotionally fulfilling when it came to the connection between y'all. Y'all didn't share the same value system about relationships, or you guys just didn't see the connection in the same light. So maybe you guys stop interacting with them, stop putting the effort or time in. I think these are people who kind of want you to miss them when they're gone. I think that might be what it really was, because this could be strategy. With the Gemini and the Virgo energy, this is strategic. It's thought about, and we got the 7 of Swords, so it's thought about. So maybe it starts that way, and then it goes into another direction. Because maybe for some of y'all, they're going to do a lot of socializing with y'all, and then others of y'all, it's like they give up interacting with you, socializing, being vulnerable, expressing themselves with you. They start avoiding you, because maybe you didn't agree with their philosophy or their way of doing things. Like let's say it was a relationship, let's say it was a business, let's say it was, I don't know, a regiment, a routine, the way we do work, whatever the case was. Maybe they weren't like feeling the same way about your philosophy or your value system in it, or what you like admired in new situations. Now they're going to start avoiding you guys and trying to figure out a way where they can turn it in their favor, or they're going to be like trying to flip the script by being more communicative. So it goes in one or the other two. All right. But anyway, I get with the Wheel of Fortune, and certain circumstances maybe outside of your control may kind of make you want to give up on a past relationship, because you may be getting what you want elsewhere. Like whatever, like let's say that you wanted a job, or yeah, let's say you wanted more recognition at your job, but then a better job comes along and they offer you more money. You're like, oh shit, I don't think I want this job anymore, because they're gonna allow me to do more of what I want. So you may be getting like an opportunity like that. This could even be in romance, where let's say a partner that you were dealing with before, who didn't really leave and wasn't really emotionally fulfilling, is kind of like lingering around, and you basically find something a little bit better than them. You know what I mean? I'm gonna say a little bit better, because like we got the Wheel of Fortune here and we got the Hierophant, so they kind of don't. I mean, it's like damn, not damn if you do, damn if you don't. It's like a bird in one hand and two in the bush. Like you got to get the other two, but you got one right here. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. That's how I was kind of seeing it. I don't know. I don't know. Also, there could be an unexpected windfall in money, or unexpected return of like return customers, patrons, and it could be even past partners being strategic about trying to come back, but they're really just trying to change your mind. So they don't want it. So what they're going to do is maybe like inconsistently put in effort, inconsistently reach out, inconsistently like show up. You know what I mean? And try to like assert themselves, but they honestly kind of feel like it would be pointless. You know what I mean? Because you look like you're stable on your own, or you look like you have things going for yourself without them. So the strategy may be to like try to get you to be the one to initiate by acting avoidant, acting unconcerned, maybe even acting unavailable, you know what I mean? Or overly busy. That might be it too, overly busy. So I kind of get let me see. I don't see it, but I kind of feel like these people want control over you guys if it's a past person because it didn't turn out how they expected to. So then their action is to like avoid you or to like get distant, but it's strategic because they're not really gone. They're still there, just kind of like observing you from a distance. You know what I mean? Maybe waiting on you guys to take the lead or waiting on you guys to like speak up or express yourself or maybe even trying to make you frustrated. You know what I mean? Because really what it is, they want you to miss their presence or miss their maybe like their socializing, their friend, their love, that emotional connection that y'all may have had. It's any of that. You know what I mean? And then when they do show up, they're showing up because they feel like there's something to be gained. So you need to know that too. Or they're showing up because they imagine that this situation is going to go in the direction that they imagine it to go in. So yeah, just know that. Anyway, let me give you some advice. So it goes from them at first expecting to like initiate a negotiation, but if they feel like they don't have anything over you or they don't have the advantage, then they try to stall the connection out. You know what I mean? They try to delay it for as long as they can, but eventually it's going to go in the way that you would want it to go. But at this point, it's kind of like up in the air. You know what I mean? You got to be comfortable like doing things on your own or doing things as you see fit for yourself. All right. So anyway, keep up on your health, keep up on your habits, your daily routines. Stuff will get better. Anyway, we got prayer. It says, "Dear God, help me always to remember that this present life is but a fleeting moment within eternity. Help me always to remember that this life is but a dream. Help me always to remember that you exist within everyone and everything. Help me always to remember that love is all there is and all else is an illusion." All right, so we got Gemini, Virgo, Libra, Capricorn, Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, Sag, Leo, Aries, Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus, Pisces, Capricorn, Virgo. All right. Yep. So anyway, Taurus. Thank y'all for being here. Thanks for rocking and rolling. Thanks for the likes. Appreciate y'all for being here with me. All right. Anyway, hey Marie, thank you so much for rocking and rolling. Thanks for being here, Marie. You was like my bodyguard. Get on them. Anyway, y'all have a great day. Enjoy yourselves. Don't work too hard if you gotta work, and don't let them stress you out today. It's a good Saturday. All right. I'm gone.